A deep, warm male voice, expressive and inspiring, reading slowly and clearly each sentence with a steady pace of 0.9x. Long ago, on a windswept cliff where the ocean touched the sky, two seagulls built their nest. They flew together, hunted together, creating a life on the edge of the world. Every evening, they watched the sun sink into the sea, close in distance, but their hearts drifted apart. He still guarded the nest. She still brought food, but silence began to overshadow closeness. Silence in love can be more dangerous than arguments, because arguments are still communication, while silence is emptiness. She started flying farther, exploring new skies. He noticed, but he didn't ask. Many times he wanted to cry out, "What are you searching for?" Or, "Are you slowly leaving me behind?" But he stayed silent, and that silence became an invisible wall between two souls. One night, she returned, tired, and whispered, "If I flew away, would you come find me?" That question was not just a test, but a cry for help from a heart losing its way. He looked at the horizon and finally said, "If you truly wanted me to, you wouldn't need to ask." In psychology, this is known as avoidant behavior, when both fear pain so much that they choose silence instead of honesty. But avoidance kills love faster than any words ever could. That night, he left the nest, not to abandon her, but to prove that he still cared. He searched for her across the skies for many days. At last, he found her beside another seagull, not touching, not embracing, but close enough to break his heart. In real life, the deepest pain is not always betrayal, but the moment you realize you are no longer the center of someone's world. When she came back, he was gone. On the nest lay only a seashell with a single feather inside, the one she had lost when they first built their home together. He had kept it all this time, like holding on to fragile hope. No letter, no words, only a silent message. I followed, I waited, I loved. But you never told me you wanted me to stay. In love, in marriage, in any relationship, breakups don't always come from betrayal, but often from silence. Many believe silence keeps peace, but in truth, it only grows distance. Eastern philosophy once said, "Silence may be wisdom, but in love, silence is often separation." And in daily life, not just romantic love, but family, friendships, even work, all can fade when people stop saying what they truly feel. Remember, those who love you don't need you to be perfect. They just want to be heard. Say a word of love, of gratitude, of apology, even if your voice shakes, even if you're afraid. Because love only survives when nurtured with words and actions. Don't let "if only" become the final phrase of your story. Sometimes one sincere word is enough to save a love, a bond, from disappearing into silence.